Okay, all you young dudes out there, there's a cool kid to your parents out there to tease. Okay? Let's go and hassle him. I'll show you how. You know? I'll show you how, okay? You see, let's hassle the little timid cool kid to his parents. You see, we are big tough bullies, and we prey on little parents' boys like you, who are too shy to tell their parents where to go. We start off by nicking their lunch and maybe lunch money and demanding to tell their parents about it. I tried to refuse at first, but we said to them, trying to be a tough guy, are ya? Trying to be a tough guy, are ya? You're not tough, you're just a wimpy kid. I told him I was a bit scared than most, and he just sat there laughing at me saying, no mate, you're not like us. And then he slammed my shoulder into mine and saying, you're not like us anymore, so piss off, little parents boy. He went home and told his parents, and the next day his dad came out and told me to leave his son fucking alone. And when he got to me, he said, you told your father I don't know. I told him, you told your father I don't know. I was thinking you would like to be like us, because, buddy, you're getting teased somehow. I thought you would like to be an adult. You're not a young dude, and you aren't like us. You are a young dude to a tease. You're not like us. You are not a cool kid anymore. I left his town with my family, and I was welcomed into this new town by a kid who said, oh, you're like us, man, because I dashed him. And I felt cool then. Every kid wanted to be my friend, but eventually the kids appeared to be using me one by one, and I fucking couldn't grow up at all. So I wanted so much to grow up and get a job and make heaps of money, and I thought all the time I can help the poor by doing that. And I thought all the time about those teasers. Who can call them that they can't win in the adult world? Most of my childhood, I was a little cool kid, but I was never really a little cool kid to my parents, though. But I was really a little cool kid to all the big groups. Yeah, everybody teased me real bad, putting rough drawing pins on my seat, making me drink piss out of a fruit box. There is a chance that it wasn't, but others are convinced. Getting teased by people, because I am showing my imagination outside. I'm the one with the imagination. All they can do is imagine what their friends would do. Having a best friend who liked him for who he was all the time. Being hassled for money. Well, because I was on the pension as a kid and in my first job, having my bike thrown in the linen trolley. And after that, I fucking suffered for that. People picking this awful time to my preaching, to preach about me, about being nice. I look back and say I was a little timid boy, but I wasn't a little timid boy. I hassled that boy back then, who got hassled by the world, but I was getting hassled by the world because I hassled that little cool kid to his parents. I'm sure, mate, I can't be perfect, but I can still feel it a bit, but it's part of life. I'm used to it. I'm cool, man, but I hassled that kid. But I'm over that, okay? Okay? I hassled that little cool kid to his parents. I hassled that little cool kid to his parents. I hassled that little cool kid to the parents. And that is the way of the world by me. I don't really like the idea of being a little parent's boy. You know, I like just letting it out, you know, pretending that I'm going to be into the famous world one day. It might look like I'm dreaming, but in hindsight, I'm going to go to a few Mindscape things, like poultry evenings later on this week. I'm going to have an art display at an exhibition, and I'm going to, you know, probably going to Mishmash night or something, and maybe after that, I'm going to be performing in a play. So I'm part of Mindscapes, mate. So I don't give a shit, okay, if anyone tries to tease me in the way they used to. Yeah, I'm a cool kid. Catch ya.